Oh, hello. How's everyone doing? G'day, dogs. So we're going to do a bike check today. I messaged the rest of the guys about it and they were pretty much on board with doing it. So hopefully we're going to see their bike checks as well soon. I guess we'll start off from the bottom to the top to the bottom. Sorry, that's my dyslexia. We'll start from the top to the bottom. So to start, we've got Nuke-Proof Horizon grips. These are 2018. There were some that Chain Reaction Cycles had left over and were selling off absolutely dirt cheap. I paid a tenner for them. Yeah, they're really cheap grips. If they've still got them in stock, I'd recommend them. They're a dual lock-on, so they've got the lock-on collar on the inside and the outside of the grip. Then the dropper lever next to that is it's a giant. It's what comes on most stock giant bikes basically. The brakes, we've got Avid Elixir 4s, the 2010 model. They are 200mm rotor on the front and it's a 180mm on the back. They're 2-pot brakes, so technically cross-country brakes, but I don't really need much more. They serve me well. They stop me, so I haven't hit any trees. The shifting is SRAM X5. The 9-speed on the right-hand side, I believe, is older than the 2-speed on the left. So the 9-speed on the right is the one that came stock with the bike. I believe the guy before me had to replace the 2-speed on the other side. The bars are Race Face Eastern Havoc bars. So the stem is a Nuke-Proof Horizon stem. It's a 60mm stem. That is 2000, maybe 12, maybe 13. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the bars are also 2013. The headset is basically just, I think it's just a stock Specialized headset. I'm actually rocking a golden headset spacer on the top. I don't know whether you can see that, but basically what that is my headset. I lost a headset spacer while I was working on my bike and I couldn't find it, so I had to make one. It works perfectly fine. It doesn't, hinder the bike's performance at all. But yeah, the forks, we're rocking a 150mm RockShox pike with a 20mm axle. It's a solo air. It's also 2010. Yeah, the back shock is a Fox Flow RP2. So it's got the rebound tune on it, and it's got Pedal Pro, which I find myself, I didn't think I was going to use it that much, but I actually find myself using it a lot. Yeah, the dropper is an off-brand dropper, and if I'm completely honest, I was not expecting much, but it is a sick dropper. It's really, really good. So I was expecting to be, slow, sluggish, pretty crap dropper post for like what I paid for it. It was 50 quid. I got it last year. It came with no cables or remote, but that didn't really matter because it's still cheaper than buying a brand new dropper post after like Chain Reaction Cycles. It cost me 70 quid, the whole thing £70, right? And it's actually sick. Like I say, I was not expecting much. The first time I got it out of the box, it did break, but I sent it back and got a pretty much instant replacement. I got a next day delivery and it just works perfectly fine. The return is, like I say, I was expecting it to be sluggish, but it's actually not. It's a decent return speed. It's not too quick, it's not too slow. Because I like, I don't like these droppers where you go, ting, my balls! And it's just like, you push the button and it's already up. I tend to call those droppers the knacker attackers, because like, you would not want to be caught out by one of them. Like if a rock swings past and flicks the lever, I mean, that it's obviously not going to happen, very often, but in the rare opportunity, the rare situation where it does, it's gonna hurt. I mean, it's gonna hurt a lot. So it's a decent return speed. Yeah, what more can I say about it, really? The seat is a 2018 Carrera Vengeance seat. I wanted a black seat instead of the grey seat that was on it before, because I didn't really think that the grey seat went well with it, so I put a black one on it. It's not that bad. If Carrera does one thing right, it's saddles. Yeah, so the cranks and the bottom bracket, so it's a race face bottom bracket. The cranks are Truvative GXP Series 3 cranks with Welgo pedals. Front derailleur, don't really care, don't use my gears that much at the front, so it doesn't matter. The derailleur at the back, however, is a SRAM X9. It's a 9-speed. That is a 2010, I believe. I think that one came with the. I think it came with the bike. So did the cassette. And the tyres and rims and hubs. We'll start with the tyres, I guess. So we've got 26 by 2.35 Schwalbe Hands Damps. They are sick tyres. I love them tyres. I had Smart Sams on my last bike. They were quite aggressive, quite knobbly, sort of more downhill centred tyres. These ones are slightly more trail enduro-fied, lighter rolling, less knobble. Yeah, they leave a really cool pattern when you ride through puddles. When you ride through puddles and leave that watermark down the concrete path, it's pretty sick. What with the diagonal knobbles on it, it's just got a really unique tread pattern in it. I think it's quite cool. They are laced to DT Swiss XR 400 hoops. They are 2013, maybe 14. I'm not really sure upon the years, but the hubs. Their hub is a Hope Pro 2 Evos. Absolutely insane sounding hub. They are the loudest hubs I've ever seen. Everyone goes for loud hubs, and they tend to go for engagement points more than noise. And mine are by far the noisiest. The Hope Pros are definitely the loudest. On the decibel scale. On the engagement scale, they're rubbish, but on the decibel scale, they are pretty good. So can't complain there. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't really know what to say, because I normally just end the edit. You can't really say much. So I guess subscribe if you're from the Instagram account, and yeah, rock on, my dudes. I think that was the best hack I've done so far, so